can see, I have yet to even begin opening this box. So let's just hope that everything in here arrived in one piece and nothing's broken, because if not, there's a good chance that you might just see my heart shatter into a million little pieces. What's up, my fellow headbangers? I'm Courtney, aka The Versatile Virgo, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I run a blog, theversatilevirgo.com, which focuses on all things heavy music, including but not limited to musically inspired recipes, a band merch of the month, interviews, reviews, an Unsigned and Unleashed series, and so much more. So if that's something that interests you, make sure to check it out. I've linked it in the description below. Those of you that have kept up with me for a while already know that Alice in Chains is my favorite band, and their debut album Facelift is one of my favorite records of all time. So last year, when the band announced that they would be releasing a box set to celebrate the album's 30th anniversary, I knew there was no way I could pass it up. As soon as it was announced in mid-October 2020, I instantly pre-ordered it. But thanks to delays caused by the pandemic, its delivery was significantly pushed back, and I didn't actually receive it until just recently. But I haven't opened it yet because I thought, why not do an unboxing video for my YouTube channel? And I just want you guys to know that I am in no way sponsored by Alice in Chains or their label or anything like that. I just like to take any opportunity I can to profess my love for this band because I am an AIC super fan. So if this video gets you to go out and listen to their music, then great. If it gets you to go out and purchase music, even if it's not for Alice in Chains, but you realize the value that's in something like a box set, even better. My whole goal with this channel, as well as my blog, is to not only raise awareness about all of the cool things that are out there that we don't get to see all the time, especially people who live an alternative kind of metal lifestyle, but also I really want to show you specifically in today's video the value of purchasing music. I can't imagine a world where the bands that I love and have given me the background music for my life pretty much wouldn't be able to afford to create. As you can see, I have yet to even begin opening this box. So let's just hope that everything in here arrived in one piece and nothing's broken, because if not, there's a good chance that you might just see my heart shatter into a million little pieces. But first, for those of you that are new to Alice in Chains, let's talk about what makes Facelift so special. I feel like when most people think of the grunge music era, it's so easy to assume that it all started with Nirvana and their album Nevermind, especially because of its commercial success, especially because of the song Smells Like Teen Spirit, which comes off of that release. But Nirvana's Nevermind and Smells Like Teen Spirit weren't released until September of 1991. And while grunge may not have fully exploded yet, there was a band that embodied the Seattle sound that had started gaining attention from a much larger audience before Smells Like Teen Spirit had really blown up. And that band was Alice in Chains. Facelift was first released on August 21st, 1990, following a promotional EP for one of the tracks on the album, We Die Young. The single took some time for the radio to pick up on. What else is new? But once they had gotten on board, Alice in Chains was already starting to grow their fan base. It wasn't until a little song called Man in the Box, though, that would change things for Alice in Chains forever. When it was first released in the spring of 1991, it was again something that the radio had overlooked. But as producer Dave Jordan told Metal Hammer, "At first, radio wouldn't touch it because they said that Lane's voice was wrong," says Dave. "It was just a station in Texas that put it on syndication and the reaction was wild, so everyone followed suit." This led to sales for Facelift going from 40,000 in the first few months to 400,000 in 6 weeks. So what made the music so captivating? Well, to put it simply, Alice in Chains is unlike any other band, not only in terms of their sound, but also in terms of the lyrical content and the themes that you can hear in their music. Even just in terms of the grunge era sound, Alice Alice in Chains isn't really a traditional grunge style band. They're the only band from that era that I can actually think of that could tour with Slayer on the Clash of the Titans tour and survive, for example. And that actually had gained Alice in Chains some respect within the metal community as well. So Alice in Chains isn't just seen as just a grunge band. Their level of openness, though, is really what makes the band so authentic and relatable. When you listen to Facelift, you can tell that this is a band that wasn't out trying to make the heaviest record of all time or the fastest record of all time. They were just making music that felt good, that felt real. And that was even when they were covering difficult topics like drug addiction. That's a theme that would become more apparent on 1992's Dirt, but there are still those raw, emotion-triggering songs on Facelift as well, like Love, Hate, Love. It's also an album that's dark, heavy, and even kind of bluesy, but it has this high energy that just makes you want to scream the lyrics from a rooftop. It just feels that good each and every time you listen, at least for me. If Facelift is an album you haven't heard yet in its entirety, I cannot express to you enough what a musical masterpiece you are missing out on. So when this video is over, I want you to go and give it a listen. Now, without further ado, let's open this box already. So first, before we even open it, I just want to kind of tell you guys what this includes so you know what we're going to be looking at. So the Facelift box set includes a double LP vinyl, a cassette, a hardcover photo book, a poster, slip mat, sticker set, laminate, and art prints, all housed in a custom deluxe box. So I've already cut the tape on the box, so now all I have to do is open it. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to make it so you guys can see this. So I guess I'll just kind of hold it like this. And ta-da! So here it is in all of its glory. I know it's kind of hard to see because of how my lights are. So that's kind of the best that I can show you without it reflecting. But so far, without opening the rest of it, it definitely does live up to my expectations. I actually can't wait to get this open so I can kind of display it somewhere. This, when you open the box, it's actually just this clear packaging, and then what you actually open up to is the laminate prints, and it's almost kind of like opening up a Christmas present because you take off the box and then you think that the cover picture of the band is just like a part of one of the photo sets, but it's actually not. This is actually one of the laminates, so that's pretty cool. And it even, just like in the We Die Young video and on the Facelift cover, these are all these prints of the band that kind of overlap, so that's really cool. Definitely, as an Alice in Chains geek, like, I cannot wait to freaking display this stuff in my house. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting for this to get here. Like, how freaking badass is that? And here is the Facelift poster, which is just the cover. Oh, it's actually double-sided, so that's pretty cool. You get the band on one side and then the cover on the other, so that's pretty awesome too. I'm probably gonna get that framed. Here is Lane, my favorite vocalist of all time, one of the best rock vocalists ever. I'm not going through and showing you each and every single one of the prints and everything like that, because I'm sure some of that has some copyright restrictions and I don't want to violate anything like that. So I do want to show you how cool this vinyl is. As somebody who collects vinyl, again, I know it's hard to see with the lights, but you can even see how it looks. Even the feel to this, it is just made super nice. Like, I don't know how else to put this into words. Track listing on the back of the album, on the back of the vinyl. And this vinyl I'm actually excited to see because when I ordered this box set, I was under the impression that I had ordered just that there was just a standard black double vinyl in this. I know when there is a picture disc, some people complain about the audio quality, and I have not been collecting vinyls for long enough to really be able to judge, so I haven't wasted any kind of money on picture discs in general just because I saw the negative feedback about them. But this, in one of the emails that Alice in Chains had sent out just advising that the box set was being delayed again and apologizing for the delay and stuff like that. They had given an exclusive first look and showing that this was actually a picture disc. So this is the folder that it comes in, or casing that it comes in, I guess I want to say. And this picture disc, it looks pretty trippy, but this is actually supposed to, it will move whenever it spins in your record player. And on the back side, you can see what it looks like too. I am super excited. I'm not gonna play this for you guys because again, I think that that's something that might violate copyright infringement. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do that as part of this review. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna put this on my record player and then tell you about the sound quality because this is a picture disc. So we will come back to all of that. This is the slip mat. I needed one of these anyways, so super excited about that too. Tons of stickers that I can't wait to put everywhere. I've started sewing, so I'm definitely gonna put maybe some of these on my sewing machine. We also have a stereo that we put stickers all over too, so, and like any small businesses that send them and stuff, we put it on there, so there'll be definitely be some of those going on that speaker too. And then this is actually, this must be the picture book. Yeah, it is. So I'm not gonna open this fully because I'm sure there's probably some restrictions in here too. And like I said, I'm not trying to do anything to piss off my favorite band. I just want to show you guys what's all entailed here. So this is the picture book. It is almost kind of like a really nice scrapbook almost. Like that's the way it feels. Everything in here quality wise is 100% worth the money. So just taking that as a note, and then, oh my God, here's the cassette tape. So for those of you guys that are into collecting cassette tapes too, like this is definitely, I'm gonna make sure I don't ruin this. I am a 90s baby, so I am old enough to remember putting tapes in and them getting ruined. So I will just be using this as part of my collection, and I'm not actually going to play it in any way because I don't want to ruin it, but that's super cool and I'm really excited about this too. And here is just a crew pass, all access. So, and then it has the track listing on the back. All right, so I just got done actually listening to the vinyls. And like I said, I just wanted to take a moment and talk about the sound quality, considering that these are considered to be animated picture discs. And I know that people sometimes complain about the sound quality of picture discs. So first, let me show you just the variants kind of fully and what they look like, because I feel like I slightly glossed over that earlier. So this is actually what they look like. Still pretty trippy, right? And this is like different variations of the Facelift cover. That was side A and B. This is C, and then D. So in terms of the actual sound quality, it sounds freaking awesome, you guys. And in terms of the animated picture disc portion, the whole purpose of that is so it looks like it's moving in your record player. And I definitely think it does. It almost kind of looks like an optical illusion. So it's really cool when you can see it spinning, and just the way that it goes with the music. I am totally blown away by the Facelift box set. So it definitely lived up to my expectations as a fan, but let's kind of go a little bit further into the value of it, even if you're not an AIC super fan like myself. So this is priced at about $154, and in terms of what you're getting and what you're paying for, I actually think everything that's included in here far exceeds the actual dollar amount that you're paying. This box set was worth every penny, and was it worth the wait? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like I said, even with the animated picture disc, I did not see that that was something that was initially going to be included, so I thought that was a nice little surprise as well. And I didn't get to fully go through the photo book. Like I said, I didn't want to violate anything that was exclusive to that, but I did flip through it while I was listening to the vinyls, and even just the way it's set up and the artwork in there and everything, to me as a fan, it's something that's totally invaluable. But if you are a collector, this is something that you would definitely want in your collection. And if you're an Alice in Chains fan like myself, I wouldn't pass this up. I checked to see if this was still listed on Alice in Chains website, and it looks like it is sold out, but they do have a section where you can put in your email address and get notified whenever it's restocked. So I'm not sure if that's something that they're going to do, but if it is and you've been waiting to pick up this box set, I would not wait any longer if something like that gets announced, because like I said, this isn't something that you want to pass up. I am so happy that I ordered this, and I am so thankful for Alice in Chains for putting this out. Also, if you want to learn more about Alice in Chains, I have a post over on my blog, theversatilevirgo.com, that contains some facts that every superfan should know, I think. It went along with a band merch of the month I did, and the band merch I used in that post was actually a part of the exclusive Facelift merch that they released coinciding with this box set, so you can check that out. That's actually where this vintage tour Alice in Chains t-shirt came from as well. It has the cities and everything on the back, so definitely check that out. I've linked it in the description below, and if you like this video, you will want to subscribe to my channel because I have even more heavy music related videos coming out soon, and you won't want to miss them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some mandatory heavy listening to do. Thanks for watching, everybody, and stay heavy.